Right?
How much do you think
Yeah.
these guys are getting paid to play this? Amazon's got deep pockets.
I've seen numbers for like the NFL streams that some of these streamers do, and that shit's like
250K for like 50 hours, right? I saw someone in the chat go, Bezos is the end game boss.
yeah, you turn the forest corner as a modern ass Amazon building that you get to walk into.
FBA warehouse fulfilled by Amazon warehouse. You have to go and like defeat the mobs, and the mobs are fucking Amazon warehouse workers.
They're like zombies because they don't get any rest.
Virgil Abloh reposted us, and none of us saw it.
None of us, dude. What's the point of having a blue check if your DMs go straight to everyone's requests?
Look,
why is it in the requests?
I was camping, so I didn't even see it until like a day or two later. What the fuck were you guys doing?
Completely my fault. But not gonna lie, I don't look at the requests anymore because it's always some weird kid just trying to like, I don't know. I never expected Virgil to be in our request, dude.
Yeah, neither did I.
Virgil.
It's kind of
and we don't even know what it is because his story goes away. It was like 3 days ago. He could have been talking shit. He could have been making like calling us the coolest people ever. We don't know.
We have no idea. I was like, maybe we DM him. I don't know yet. We're still figuring out if we DM him. Kat, do we DM him?
I don't know, because the thing is that in our clip, you guys could see it. We were talking about his mobile game, and we were low-key shitting on it. So why would he repost something that was a little negative unless he was just reposting everything? And also after he reposted it, some kids came into our comments kind of shitting on us. So maybe they're like defending him because he just didn't like it. So maybe we're on bad terms with Virgil. I don't fucking know.
I mean, no, here's the thing. The clip was taken out of context and it was made to seem very negative when in reality there were parts of it that were positive. We kept saying that this is great for hype geek culture, but that wasn't included in the clip. Now, granted, my guess is he just reposted the clip and thought it was cool that we're like, what are the odds that someone is going to cover an Off-White video game, right? It's pretty small considering we're the only Hype Geek podcast out there. We're the only Hype Geek thing that matters in the entire reality, right? So for once, we cross paths, and I'm sure we're going to cross paths again as we continue to report on this space, and he continues to try and do gaming and metaverse stuff. So we'll see. Yeah,
this is our second touch point with Virgil. We met him once at the New York Fashion Show, and now,
dude,
this is like, you know, you just gotta keep planting little seeds in his head, and then one day when he works with us, he'll just like connect all the dots from the past.
Dude, it's possible. I mean, look, there's no way that he would remember meeting us in New York, but like, there is some face familiarity of like, yo, this is the motherfucker that came up to me and told me about gaming fashion. And then this
like how many people are doing what we're doing in our space like this?
Right.
So
right.
Gotta do it a couple more times, and we're in, boys.
We'll see.
We're in.
100 Thieves and Gucci was a major W. Okay, they released this collab, put hype geek culture on the map, dude. They got all these content creators in insane Gucci fits. I mean, my guy Yasuo looks like a Saudi oil prince in London. Like, he is dripping, dude, dripping. And it turned out to be a bag. We predicted it was a bag. I thought it was gonna be a shirt, me personally, but these guys predicted it was a bag, and they were right. It's a 100 Thieves bag. It's sick. I think it's a major W. 200 bags, each at $2,500, sold out in like 4 or 5 hours. So that's something like 50K, right? 500K. I can't do this math live. It's 500K. They made 500K off a Gucci drop. And what was even cooler was that if you were based in LA, you could go to the Rodeo store in Beverly Hills and you could go and grab one of the bags in real life. And if you went, you might have seen some of the 100 Thieves people.
I was about to say, were any of the Thieves kids there?
Yeah, they went.
Dude, this collab in like as an idea is honestly a huge fucking dub.
Huge dub.
A huge dub. Those fits that they had on the Gucci page were sick, dude. Nate Shot's fit, I love that preppy look. And then Valk had a crazy fit too. It was hella fire. However, I will say,
resident hater here, by the way.
I am the resident hater. The backpack is just a little lazy, is it not? It's just a red Gucci backpack with a patch on it. I could do that myself if I had a red Gucci backpack, right?
Yeah, there's
like,
nothing,
don't we want to see like
honestly.
100 Thieves logo mixed into the monogram of the double G? Wouldn't that be crazy?
That would be pretty crazy.
Like a new design, not just like the same thing with something slapped on top of it. But this just opens the door.
Yes.
Conceptually, this is hype geek as fuck. This opens the door for more collabs and maybe even gaming. I want a gaming accessory. I want a Gucci gaming accessory.
Yeah, I mean, listen, like you said, it's the first potentially of many. I think some things to consider are like 100 Thieves doesn't have a lot of brand assets aside from like that geoprint. So like, I don't really know what they would have been able to do in a short time period, because these fashion houses do everything a year in advance, and I'm guessing like they're not going to be putting up that much like front end production for a first of its kind gaming collaboration. You know what I'm saying? Like,
true.
If they've done it multiple times,
they needed to test the water.
Because like, remember, the Fnatic Gucci thing was just a Gucci watch with a Fnatic logo on it, right? And what's funny is that all of these Gucci collaborations have been done by one agency, and we've been covering all of this shit. And it's been all these guys' work, and they're viewers of the pod. They reached out to us. It's GIQ. I don't know if that's blasting them out there. They want that out there. I have no idea, but that's them. Respect to them. But we got to address some criticism here. I'm curious what you guys' thoughts are. That there were a lot of people out there saying that it seems like orgs aren't listening to their fans, just like how game devs aren't listening to their fans, in this guy's opinion. Every drop, people say things should be more affordable so they can represent the brand, and then y'all go and drop a $2,500 backpack. Kudos for the collab, but damn. What do you guys think of that?
I don't know if I agree with that. I'm not sure if that's a valid argument, because there's a brand play to be said here, right? There's the aspect of, you know, not having something that's too widely accessible, but then again, they just released their foundations, right?
Yeah.
And that says a lot for them trying to be more accessible.
This is not, you don't go collab with Gucci to make a cheap product, guys. Like,
seriously,
you do a collab with
and
Gucci.
It's still sold out. There's still fans out there that have the money and want to spend the drip. If you don't want to spend the drip, just go to Thieves and get a normal Thieves thing.
Exactly.
Dude. If you can't buy Gucci, don't complain that you can't buy Gucci.
Broke.
That's low-key facts, though.
Dude, we couldn't buy it. We're not complaining, dude. Like,
I remember someone told me once, like when I was like trying to get into fashion, they were like explaining pricing, and then they were like, listen, if someone doesn't understand the price of something, it's not made for them.
Sheesh. High Ground could take a note out of that, I guess. Listen, just like Gucci has $100 keychains, $2,500 backpacks, right? And whatever your price point, you can experience the brand in that range. You know what I'm saying? And that's what 100 Thieves is doing. They're showing you, hey, you can get our foundations for $50, or if you're that guy, you buy the Gucci bag, right? They're just showing the breadth of the brand. So I disagree with this guy's comment.
100%. Yeah. But honestly, if we were to see it from the eyes of the viewers, like what you can get out of it, if like I can't even purchase the Gucci stuff, right? Like none of us would. But if you look at it in terms of,
okay, well, we're broke.
Actually,
you have
Argan actually has it. He went to Rodeo.
I bought all 200 of them.
But it's a brand play, not just for 100 Thieves, but for the entire esports industry. For me personally, what I was more impressed by for the entire campaign of their collaboration was the content. That video of them like walking through all dripped down in Gucci, like a commercial style, showcasing everyone from the talent to the people behind the scenes, like John Robinson. It was so dope to see, just very, very hype geek, everything that we preach of. And that's just a dub for the industry, honestly. And you really do have to stretch the extent of how far fashion and gaming can go. And this is just one of the scenarios. This isn't an accessibility and a thing that everyone could get. It's just a thing to show what the maximum version of this looks like. And I like it.
I do like that they also included like the team, right? Like not just the content creators, but they had like John Robertson in the video. They had like one of their marketing guys at the front desk. Like they were showing it's not just the creators. It's like the whole company is involved in this. So that was really cool.
Valve just blew Nintendo out of the water. They just introduced a new handheld device called the Steam Deck that can play almost every game you find on Steam, dude. They did direct shots at Nintendo. Look at this. They're calling out the joystick will not have drift. This is sick as fuck, bro. Let's go through the pricing and everything.
Okay.
So automatically, it's going to be $50 more for the base price, but you're already getting more than $50 worth of stuff, right?
Okay.
Like, look at this, dude. It's got both triggers. It's got touch pads on the both cheeks.
Both cheeks?
Both
Dude, where is
holes.
your mind right now, bro?
Yo,
Arian wants to fuck this Steam Deck.
Clearly.
Oh man, I can't even
Dude,
say
he's
anything to that because
excited
it's just
about
facts, dude. It's just facts. It's got paddles.
Does it have Wi-Fi?
Paddles.
Does it have Wi-Fi?
I mean, I'm
Obviously,
sure
it has to.
Like what?
It has
Like
to.
how else would
Right.
you use it, right?
For me, I'm just like, yo, I can fucking play Halo on the go. Like, dude, the Nintendo Switch can go fucking switch itself, bro. I'm switching
Dude.
out for this fucking
Yeah,
Steam
honestly,
Deck.
when
This
I
is
saw
facts.
this, so I always thought,
And it's only $40 more than the Switch. I'm sorry. It's only $40 more than the Switch.
Yeah, but there's a ton of upgrades. It gets up to like $700 for like the highest tier.
Which is still like, it could be literally triple the price of the Switch, and you're still getting your money's worth it because of
yes.
the games you can play on Steam.
I hella want to
know.
buy this.
You could play.
We
literally
always talked about
almost
how
any game.
Nintendo Switch like captures the entire market of mobile gaming now, and it's great. But when this came out and I saw this, I realized that there was a massive hole in mobile gaming. This is what needs to exist.
This is
100%.
what needs to exist.
Nintendo Switch, honestly, to me, because first off, I'm not a Nintendo Switch fan myself. I don't own one. Is the complete dog shit compared to this. Because first off, I don't want to play Nintendo games, but honestly, who plays Nintendo games like that, right? Like no one plays Nintendo games like that. Like you don't play it at home. It's just like convenience type.
I play it at
I
home.
played at home.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
but even
you are literally the worst person to
it's
talk
just
about this.
no, because I the only games I play on there is like Smash, right? And then sometimes Mario Kart. But then that's the extent to the library. Whereas this is your entire PC game library, mobile. Amazon just came out with the new game, New World, which is an MMORPG, right? And that's also going to be on Steam. So now we have a mobile MMORPG, which is insane.
Kaz Boner is crazy.
That's
right now.
Yeah,
that's
Kaz
what I
tripping
always
out.
wanted to exist as a kid. Just
Yeah.
being able to lay in bed playing that, like hiding from your parents without them knowing, being able to play
Yeah.
that game. Dream come true, bro.
This could be the fucking console. Why would I go and fucking buy consoles anymore when I can just all the games that I like for me when I play PC, I love it, but the issue with it is that I got to sit in my fucking chair. Console, I can lay on my couch, relax. Now, I can play all my PC games on the couch and relax. And there's so many Steam games that like I either randomly have in my library or I've been thinking about buying, but I'm like, whenever I get on my PC, I'm not going to sit down and play this like single player game or this like fun indie game like fucking Hades, right? But on the go, I'd fucking play that. Sitting on the couch, I would play that. It's just when I get on the PC, I'm like, listen, I went through all this effort here. I'm going to play a multiplayer, like, difficult game, right? But if I want to relax, that's what this thing is for. And I fuck with this heavy. And what's interesting is that there were like 3 or 4 companies that blew up on Kickstarter the past 2 years making products exactly like this. So Steam just saw that and was like, oh, easy. Boom. That's it. Better price points on all of them.
My
too.
only concern is how are you going to make all the games controller compatible?
You can't.
Most games are. I'm sure they're only going to let you play.
So what about the games that are only like mouse and keyboard right now on Steam? Will they have to go with like? Is it a Steam?
They don't
backend
have to
thing,
do
or is it a
anything.
game
Dude.
backend
They don't
thing?
have to do anything, right? Like their just game won't be available on the Steam Deck. It's
So
simple.
it won't be available.
No.
That's what I was confused about.
I'm pretty sure that there's a way to plug in your inputs. So if you wanted to use the Steam Deck and use like a mouse and
There
keyboard,
is 3 USB.
there's a
plugs
way
right
to
here.
do that. And
Oh,
from my understanding, what's really cool about this is that you don't even have to install it's a Windows operating system, so you could potentially install whatever the fuck you want on it.
Yeah.
bro, this
And it's just
now-
a reservation. You don't have to put $400 up right now, dude. We should just fucking do this.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I'm
and then
gonna
decide.
definitely
do
pause.
this
Bro, that means
immediately.
everyone's gonna be
But-
walking around with a Steam Deck, but also a mouse and keyboard, aka high
ground.
Keyboards are finally going outside like we predicted. Everyone's gonna be walking around with a keyboard. That was our prediction in 2020. It's gonna fucking happen. In
I love that he
2022
got
when
up in
it
his chair and he was like, bro.
yeah, you just said you could plug in your keyboard. I got so hyped. I'm like, that's what we've been
So
waiting
hyped.
for.
Dude.
The Steam Deck. Is
I
gonna
want
make that
to.
happen.
problem
I
with
don't know
this-
what the specs are like with the screen size.
I'm-
It doesn't look like you can set it up against something if you wanted to play mouse and keyboard, but I'm sure they're going to have like attachments for that. The dock does come separately. It is going to run you a lot more. If you're not a Nintendo fan, this is your thing. If you're a Nintendo fan, you can run both the Switch and this, dude.
I literally
I
wrote
love
down
Nintendo.
I literally wrote down in my notes right now to put in a reservation for this. So I'm pretty stoked. The only issue is that there's no fucking way this fits in your pocket like the Switch does. You need
That's what I'm saying. They didn't give us sizes. I want to know how big
Janko
this
jeans,
is.
bro. You need deep fucking pockets to buy this game and to put it in your
Cargos,
pocket.
baby. Gorp core.
Definitely fits in the jelly bag, is what Chad is
The high
saying.
ground jelly
so,
bag. Yeah, respect, chat.
along with your
Fucking love
keyboard,
you guys.
Plenty of space for all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
That
so
would be a
it starts
great
at
post,
64
actually.
gigs, which is pretty small.
That'd be a great post. Yeah, the high ground jelly bag with the Steam Deck in it.
100%. Then it moves up to 256 and 512. They're doing the typical Apple, fuck you. You can't buy the cheapest one because you can't fit shit on 64 gigs.
Yeah. Dude, it's one game.
I hope there's cloud storage. You know? Like,
Oh, there's no. You can't even have extended. Wait. All models include a micro SD slot for additional storage capacity. Good guy, Steam, bro.
Good
These
guy,
guys are
Steam.
fucking chads, dude.
So Pokemon finally released that MOBA that they announced like a year or two ago.
Pokemon League of Legends.
Pokemon League of Legends, except you could play it on the Switch.
Oh, wait. So it's mobile and Switch?
It's mobile and Switch, so everyone on mobile is going to get absolutely shitted on. I don't know if it's cross-plat, but you know what I mean. It's a free-to-play game, 100%. So watch out for microtransactions. They're for sure going to riddle them with that. I'm not a MOBA fan. I don't like the MOBA game play style, but if you throw a Pokemon skin on anything, I'll fucking play it. So
You're a Pokemon whore?
I'm a Pokemon whore for sure.
I've never played a MOBA with a controller. I've done
Neither
touch
am I, which
MOBA
is
or
kind of
mouse and
intriguing
keyboard.
to me. You know?
But Smite is on console, so I'm guessing
Well,
it's
this is literally like, you know, they got like
that looks really cool.
top, bottom, mid.
That map looks
It would be
super
cool if like this map kind of looks boring, right? It's like
What?
Pokemon Stadium
This
type.
map is so
I'm gonna be
cool.
real.
Cute.
It'd
That
be
looks
cool if
boring.
like top was like volcano and you can only
Okay, you're
run
right. Yeah, it
fire
could be
Pokemon
way
at
fucking
top,
sicker.
right?
Yeah.
And then bottom was like it looks like middle is water.
Damn, this
so
just
like
looked like an Overwatch map to me. I
yeah,
like
it looks like an Overwatch map.
Okay.
I think they're not going to do this well, but there's a lot of opportunity for them to do it well. And just being honest.
I really wonder, like, is there in the Pokemon audience, is there a fan base that is looking for ultra competitive MOBA gameplay? And then beyond that, is there a section of Nintendo that's going to support this game and like the competitive scene? Because they've never supported the competitive scene. So I'm kind of just like, dude.
That's a great question.
And there's no
I think
way
the
that
answer
they're
is
Nintendo.
no.
Yeah,
So why the
there's no
fuck
way
did they
that-
make this game?
There's no way that Nintendo Online is going to be able to handle this game.
It honestly doesn't look good when I'm looking at the gameplay. This seems like a beginner entry level to those who want to get into League of Legends. Like they're like the feeder to League of Legends. Like if you enjoy this game and you want something better, you go play League. But this is like the feeder, like school for it.
Actually recall that this was originally planned for the Chinese market. I think I remember seeing a tweet for that. So that's really interesting.
That's pretty cool.
That like, okay, maybe in America this doesn't really make sense, but in China, mobile Pokemon MOBA could be the move, dude. It's interesting. You score, like, you win the game by dunking a thing into like the hoop that you have to get to. So it's not like a.
And let's be real. This is a Nintendo Switch game. We're not getting mad competitive on Nintendo Switch games.
Here's the problem though with the Steam Deck that I just realized. I know we just went off topic. You can't play Riot games on it. You can't play League and you can't play Valorant, which is back to this.
Yeah, that was a concern. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
back to
concern.
this. So can we download it? When does this come out?
I think it is out for beta right now. Pre-download available as of yesterday. So if you're watching this as of Monday the 19th.
Okay, but it comes out the
Maybe we should
21st.
play it. We do
we have
speak too
Switches.
soon before trying it.
We have
'Cause
Switches.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
I'll try the mobile version, I think. But
Yeah.
Switches
Let's
get
run
bitches,
it.
bro.
Switches get bitches.
We'll see how this does, but we're gonna play the game and let you guys know. What we
Look, they have you got your attackers, your tanks, all around supports.
Speedster. Interesting that Gengar is speed. Was he fast? Yeah, he was fast as fuck.
He's fast.
the graphics just didn't. I mean, it's more.
What the hell are you asking for, bro? You just like,
Dude.
oh, graphics from Nintendo?
Can you like fucking stop with your Mills sim? First of all, you play Fortnite. That's literally a comic book.
Yeah, it's not even.
Second of all, like,
Fortnite has-
can you just
it's
relax
back
and
here.
appreciate that Nintendo is your dad, bro? Come on, dog.
Dude, Nintendo.
I
birthed
never
you.
enjoy Nintendo games like that. How's that my fault? It's just not.
It is your
It's
fault.
your fault, bro. It's your fucking fault.
I actually like to compete. That's all. I'm just.
This is a Pokemon game that you can compete.
It's
and
literally a competing
competition.
Super Smash Bros.
It's not a real competition.
Super Smash Bros. And Mario Kart. And even Mario Party, if you talk about competing, like you can even compete in Mario.
Remember one time I came over to your house and I was drunk as fuck and I whooped all your asses in Super Smash Brothers, Cat?
In my house? You mean in Vegas? That was in Vegas.
In Vegas and your house.
My house? We never played in my house.
Yeah, we did. I had to like set up your TV on game mode and everything.
So you could mine Bitcoin with PS4s, not just graphic cards, with PS4s. And we know this because there was a farm of 3,800 PS4s in Ukraine that was pulling in Bitcoin. And the thing is, though, is that it's not even that much Bitcoin. It's like $18,000 a month of Bitcoin is what they estimated based on what they know about. Yeah, it's not that much for 3,800 PS4s.
3,800 PS4s? How did you get your hands on that?
Yeah, that's quite a lot. So I actually did some digging to understand why they were doing this, because they were only making estimations in this article that I'm reading here that if a console were to be fully optimized and mining Bitcoin, it would only make $4 a month. So with 3,800 of them, then you can make 18K. So there was a follow-up article of this, which is hilarious. The real reason that there was a PS4 farm here was that they were grinding FIFA Ultimate Team accounts.
What?
Dude, that's literally... That's potentially more valuable than Bitcoin.
Yeah, like they weren't even fucking mining Bitcoin, dude. They were just in this market of Ultimate Team accounts because honestly, the transactions are much higher. Like the Ultimate Team transactions brought in $1.6 billion for EA just in the past year, right? So these guys are grinding accounts. I don't know how it actually works, but they said even in some of the photos that like the investigators took, you could see FIFA discs like coming out of the consoles. So they're like, what the fuck? And yeah, there's just an entire farm here just grinding out FIFA accounts. Dude, I actually don't know how it works though.
They were just selling Ronaldo and Messi's like no other.
Bro. I have so many thoughts. Dude, what's fucking hilarious is that you make more money grinding Ultimate Team than you would make grinding Bitcoin.
Yeah, the thing is that they were, so the reason why they were arrested was because they were caught using up to stealing $260,000 worth of electricity from the city. So that's the reason that they were caught. And so imagine spending $260,000 of electricity to grind FIFA Ultimate Team and coins. Wow. So I play FIFA. I'm not really sure how.
I know how it works.
How the farming works, but I'm assuming they open up multiple accounts, and with those accounts, they're able to get packs, and with those packs, their likelihood of getting more rare cards and be able to trade those for more money is higher. That's my guess, but I'm not sure.
It's either that, or you go and you've like packed all these PS4s, and then you just have the bots go and play shit Ultimate Team matches and throw because they're bots, right? And I've played against complete fucking bots. Maybe it was one of these fucking Ukrainian PS4 FIFA Ultimate Team farms. And then you get packs and coins, and you can actually sell those for real money on the black market. So that's probably what they were doing, which, like, of all this is like an intense operation. It's really interesting that they picked FIFA. Like, this must have done a lot of research to figure out that FIFA, of all the things that you could do with, let's think about it, 3,800 PS4s. How much does a PS4 cost? 200?
Let's just say 200.
Let's say they got it for $100 because they got some like shitty used PS4s or whatever, right?
Sure.
They put up $3.8 million of PS4s. Sorry, not 3.8. $380,000 of PS4s here. They put up $380,000 of PS4s to run a FIFA Ultimate Team scam. But I'm like, you could have done a lot more with 380K, I'm guessing. I don't know. But what's interesting also is like, why is it that PlayStation always ends up in these weird fucking things? Like, remember in the PS3, ISIS was using PS3 chats to recruit people because the government wasn't tracking it through PSN. Like, how did these random things happen, dude?
God.
This is crazy.
Now that makes so much sense as why they implemented the new tracking system on PlayStation.
That's what it was for, record the parties. Come on.
Oh my God. People were destroying Sony for that. But I mean, if you can catch some ISIS, like that.
Dude, you can't be like planning terrorist attacks on PSN, dude. And apparently you also can't be fucking mining FIFA.
That's the way. Fuck mining Bitcoin. Go
That's
grind Ultimate Team.
Let's grind some
crazy.
Ultimate Team.
So Netflix is getting into gaming. They're going to introduce gaming on their platform. And I have a lot of questions, but what they've announced is that they want to get into gaming to deepen engagements for existing shows like Stranger Things. So there's going to be like a Stranger Things game. And for me personally, hearing that just seems like a desperate attempt to get into gaming. Like that's all it really is. They hired someone from ex-Facebook who was working with Oculus as well as ex-EA, I believe.
Yeah, so
I need to find his exact
He was
title.
on EA Mobile. He was at Facebook Oculus, and then there was another company he was at. There's all one dude. And when I read that, I was like, okay, so we're just gonna get like Farmville, EA Mobile type games on Netflix. But I didn't read the part that you said that they're gonna like make Stranger Things interactive. Did you guys watch Bandersnatch?
Nah.
That whole thing? That was like revolutionary, bro. And that shit was trending on Twitter for like a month more.
It was the interactive
because it was an interactive
game, right?
Yeah, it was interactive TV. I mean, if they do this right and if they know what they're doing, that would be actually sick as fuck, especially with Stranger Things, such a popular show. But if it ends up being like a Farmville Facebook gaming type stuff, then that's an L.
If they are trying to make AAA game titles or just like console or PC experiences, it's gonna fucking fail because that's impossible to do it around shows that get released every year. There has rarely ever been a video game based on a movie or TV show that has been good. It is like literally known that those fucking suck because they push them to the edge with timelines and budget cuts because they have to release it at the movie time. And then movie stories don't correlate to gameplay because there's two different ways to interact and experience something. So if they're trying to make actual video games, this is going to fucking suck. If they're making shareware shitty mobile apps for your mom that plays Candy Crush and watches Stranger Things, then so be it. That's what it is. But I read these articles and it says Netflix is going to start to release video games on their platform. And then I read about how the Netflix CEO said their biggest competition is actually Fortnite. And I'm like, then they're not going to be making mobile games. They're going to be trying to compete with the big dogs.
They say Fortnite as a way to reference that like entertainment time is split amongst anything, right? You playing soccer is competitive to Netflix because you're not watching Netflix. I think that's what they're trying to say.
Yeah, and so they're trying to make something that's going to make you come over here more than Fortnite.
More engaging.
Yeah.
As long as they stay in their lane and
Which
they know
is
that their game should be more like the Bandersnatch and more just deepening engagement for shows, I think that's fine. But one question is, how many fucking shows can you do that with, right? Second, if you're actually trying to make a game, how are people going to play it? Are you doing it on your fucking TV remote? How are you going to play it on mobile Netflix? Because they're going to just introduce it in the library. How does that work? Like, none of that really makes sense and doesn't feel thought out to me. I just feel like they hired someone and they decided to announce it.
Yeah, and bro, Google tried to make a video game service. Fucking flopped, and that's Google, and they have a shit ton of money. Amazon has been trying to make a gaming service, and they still haven't succeeded. And they have a shit ton of money.
Disney also shut down a video game company that they tried starting. They made $1 billion in 2013, but still wasn't enough revenue that they even shut it down. So
It's
a lot
hard.
of these companies trying to get into gaming, they failed. And for Netflix, seems like they're along the same path. But
And let's
I don't know.
think
What do
about
you guys think?
what you just mentioned, Russ. Like Amazon Gaming, what they have so far is New World, and it's just barely launching and got pushed back like a year or 2 years or something like that. Right? Originally, everyone was like, "This is gonna suck." Then they announced that it's gonna be like riddled with microtransactions, and everyone's hating on it. But it could potentially make them money if it's a fun game, right? But Google just hired the wrong people. Remember what that idiot at Stadia said, saying everyone on Twitch who's playing a game should pay the developers to play their game on Twitch because that's just their form of entertainment. It's just like the wrong people that they're hiring. This guy worked at Zynga, EA, and Facebook.
Mobile. It's
Mobile.
shitty mobile games or shitty Bandersnatch experiences or something.
But we're so deep in esports that if we've seen success in like Apple mobile games for the casual market, even like what we talked about with Pokemon in the previous segments, like if they do stay in their lane with just engagement focused games that isn't gaming, but just like gamified shows or whatever, then there could be a new market that could be interesting for a new customer that we just don't know about yet.
Yeah, the mom that plays Candy Crush and watches Stranger Things.
But get into gaming, and this is gonna flop. That's our prediction.
Yep.
Facts.
Can we pull up New World and react?
Sure.
You watch Tim the Tatman stream. I think he's streaming it.
How much do you think these guys are getting paid to play this? Amazon's got deep pockets.
I've seen numbers for like the NFL streams that some of these streamers do, and that shit's like
250K for like 50 hours, right? What's interesting about this is that the graphics and the gameplay look very good.
Like really good.
Most MMOs that I've seen, it's all confusing as fucking shitty looking gameplay. Whereas this looks like a game that then has MMO elements on top of it, you know? Kind of like how Destiny was. But now my question is, you play this game, but like, what is it that's drawing you into it? What's different or new about it?
I mean, if it's an MMO, it's just leveling to getting new abilities to be able to be more efficient, and then flexing on your friends that you're higher level than them.
So basically, you want all your friends playing this
question.
No, you would play this game if all your friends are playing it, right?
I don't know. I mean, you always make friends. And this game's easier to make friends than it is Call of Duty or fucking Valorant. Whatever,
sure, but you would really have to love the franchise to spend time in there and meet new people, right? And this is a new franchise.
Yeah, that's why this game needs to gain some popularity in like, for me personally, in just the community for me to justify playing it. Because I'm more of like a bandwagoner type guy, and there's more value in playing a game that people actually care about leveling. If this game isn't popular, then there's no status in being able to be good at the game or have a high level.
I saw someone in the chat go, Bezos is the end game boss.
In Sims?
Bezos is...
Imagine.
There's just a Bezos at the end.
The Bezos boss. Yeah,
I want to know who like works at AGS.
You raid the Amazon HQ.
Where were they working before?
Yeah, you turn the forest corner as a modern ass Amazon building that you get to walk into.
FBA warehouse fulfilled by Amazon warehouse. You have to go and like defeat the mobs, and the mobs are fucking Amazon warehouse workers.
They're like zombies because they don't get any rest. But then once you reach Bezos and you defeat him the first time, he tries to escape, gets on a spaceship, but can't get the space like in real life, and then you gotta defeat him a second time.
No, then you kill him, and then like he gets the blood of like young people and comes back to life, like all the Silicon Valley dudes, and like then he's got Neuralink, which is like Elon Musk's thing, and then
oh my god,
dude.
What's up? How's it going?
Good, bro.
Well, bro, going well. The way that this is going to work is that it's kind of like Pardon My Take on ESPN, where we have a topic, someone introduces the topic as the hook for the clip that we put on TikTok, and then we discuss it for a short period of time, and then this entire stream that we're doing is going to go on YouTube. That's how it works.
Wait, that's sick.
Yeah, so
that's actually very nice.
It's fun. We're playing around with it, but what we would love for you to do is introduce the Skate 4. Imagine you're scrolling through TikTok and then you land on this TikTok. Do the hook.
I'm on the spot right now.
Do something compelling.
I don't even.
And then do that, and then I'll ask the next question.
Skate 4 is finally back, and I couldn't be more excited.
Bro, so wait, you're involved with Skate 4? Explain that to us. How's this working?
Yes, I am involved with Skate 4. They've told us multiple times I can't talk about too many things, but what I can admit is we've been working with them for a little bit now as a part of a player council just to help the Full Circle team on the development of the next game, just like because the council is just basically an assortment of old fans, real life skaters, like people like that who just give input towards the game, their favorite things from the last titles. And Skate 3, a lot of people know online, has been like, that is easily my favorite game of all time. And I've been playing like a lot of games my whole life, but Skate 3 specifically has been like my favorite game ever released since middle school. I have so many memories of playing it with my friends from school. My good friend Zeb, shout out Zeb. I'm going to send him this podcast. Hey, we used to run Skate every afternoon after school. It was a good time.
Questions. I have two questions for you. One,
yes, sir.
How hard was it to not talk about it? And then two, is the gameplay going to live up to the super built up hype that's been coming?
And here's the thing. It's like Skate 1, fantastic game. Skate 2, fantastic game. Skate 3, in my opinion, that was the best of the three, but a lot of people like to debate the second one was better. But like the general like consensus over all the games is people loved all of the Skate titles. So it's EA. It's been what? Skate 3 came out in 2010. It's been 11, 12, 13, however many years before it drops.
Jesus.
I like, this is very biased. Obviously, it could be biased, but whatever. I think they'll live up to the hype, and I'm really excited. I'm not allowed to, I wish I could talk about more. Like, it even hurts right now. Even people know that I'm a part of the game or whatever and behind the scenes, but I still can't even like say what I say anything that I've seen. But it's gonna be exciting.
It's finally coming.
I'm very excited.
It's finally coming.
Very excited.
I loved Skate 3 personally. One of my favorite games.
Yes.
Dude, that's fucking dope. So what are like the responsibilities of the player council? Like, are you doing motion capture or are you playing the game testing? Like, what is that like?
I cannot specify. Okay. I mean, I guess no. I have like up on my computer right now is the email of what I can and cannot say, just to make my life easier.
Yeah, but we don't want to do anything.
No. They said if you're asked, just be honest. You're allowed to say like I have played the game or what the game is right now in this stage of development or whatever. But we've seen some things I can't specify. But
can you tell me?
No, I'm really excited.
Cool.
I'm very excited.
Can you tell me one thing?
Yes.
Can I play
possibly? I'm not sure.
Can I play as you in the game?
He's not allowed.
I can't answer that.
Damn it!
I cannot answer that.
What I think is really cool in the introduction video was that they were very conscious of we are listening to the community,
and that's what's so dope about it. That's the thing that has made, like, I've been a fan. I already said I've been a fan of this game for over a decade now. Like, complaining on Twitter week after week, month after month, like, where's Skate 4? EA, please drop this game, please drop this game. And being able to get, because I guess I'm allowed to speak about the council, being able to hop on this council and see just like a handful of just like-minded people who have the similar passion from even like. Here's the thing, I keep saying Skate 3 is my favorite game of all time. I didn't play Skate 2 and Skate 1 like that, like too much. Like Skate 2, I never owned the game myself. I'd be in Target with my family. You remember how they had the controllers like hooked up in the aisles? That I would literally, like, my parents would go shopping. I'd spend like 45 minutes over there just playing the game on the like Target console or whatever. But Skate 3, it's like I don't think I've put in more hours into any other game other than Skate 3. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. I forgot the question. I just kind of started rambling.
No, that was the answer. Just congrats on everything, bro. That's dope.
Dude, congrats.
So
excited for the game.
Who's the coolest skater you've met? If you can't answer that, then
who's the coolest skater I've met in real life?
Okay, yeah, in real life.
This is probably Mike Mo, because I mean, I've sort of like kind of built a little relationship with him now, I guess. Like, we text here and there, and he's like his fully flared skate part is like, you ask anyone who's into the skateboarding scene at all, fully flared Mike Mo's switch flip is like that is a legendary skate moment, legendary skate video. And to just be friends with him now through the gaming community. Actually, I have to put / Shane O'Neill, because Shane O'Neill, like, right now in the world is just one of the greatest skateboarders, period. And he's big into the gaming scene as well. Talked to him on Twitter a few times. I ran into him at the skate park when I first moved here. Like, before I even like started hanging out with y'all, before I even met you at that party, or at Jackson's, like it was at Jackson's house, right?
Yeah. It was
like, it was honestly, it might have been like a few weeks before that. Wow. I went to the skate park and Shane O'Neill was just there, and I was like, hey, I'm Avalanche from Twitter. I was kind of nervous, but I was like, all right, he follows me on Twitter. I might as well just go up to him and say hey. So yeah, it's one of those two guys.
Bro, you're gonna be the biggest gaming content creator, dude.
Stop.
You're on the council, bro. You have all the hacks, dude. Just use them.
Wow. That's so legendary.
No, I'm just excited to be there. It's literally like it's a dream. Like, I always, it's corny to say like, oh, if you told me when I was like in middle school grinding in like Zeb's living room after like 7th grade or whatever, that I'd be on the council for the game a decade later.
So cool.
That's crazy. That's just so crazy to me.
Well,
but I'm really excited. Yeah, I can't say much, but I'm excited.
No, it's awesome.
I have to dip, guys. This was the Hypegeek. What do we even call this? The Hypegeek Show, not the podcast anymore, right?
Naming. If anyone has a name idea, hit us with it. This is more along a show than a podcast now. So
yeah,
I love y'all's Instagram. I love watching the clips on Instagram too. Instagram is such a good source of content. And I love when I like scroll down my feed and see a clip from the podcast or the show.
Glad you like it, bro.
Yeah.